Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do because honestly, I'm quite terrible at doing this dressage thing. Like, I fail it so much, and I always just fail it. I think I have to work on it. So we're gonna do the Jorvik dressage training. And we're gonna see how it goes because I'm honestly not sure how it is gonna go. But I mean, it could go either terrible or terrible. We're gonna start with the practice one because practice. I need to do the practice one first because I don't know the pattern. This is a new horse, by the way, the Hanoverian. I just bought it today. Yeah, so it could just be a me problem, but I I I was struggling because I lost my cursor and I didn't know what to do. So I couldn't click bow for a minute. But we can just skip over that part. I was finally able to bow. And then we're gonna continue the pattern. So far, we've already ran into one hiccup. There's much more to come. But we're still doing pretty good. We've made it to the counter section. I used to not be able to do that. So look at that very precision. Look at that very precise circle. Almost did another circle. But that's okay. I missed the circle. I'm lost. I thought I was following the pattern properly, but I wasn't. First fail of the day. I don't have the pattern and I'm still failing. I'm just changing my tack in the middle of whatever I'm doing. But I don't know why I did that. I just decided to change the color right in the middle. I mean, it wasn't bad, the color. I guess it just was a peeve. This time we're doing the circles again. Professional at this. Doing circles. I'm not a professional, but at the end of this attempting to do this dressage test, I think I will be, because I've done it so many times, yet I already failed the first one. Failure count 1. Yeah, it's not doing so great, but it's okay. We made it past the part that we did not make past last time. Seems like so far so good. Although I'm not sure I'm not sure how, but I'm gonna forget the pattern for when it doesn't show. I usually just forget, and I can't seem to remember, even though I just did it. Like, this is actually attempt number 5 before I start recording, but you'd think I'd know it by now, but I don't. I seriously do not know it, and that might be a problem, but we actually completed it on try number 6. But that's okay. 6 times is not that bad. It could be like 7 times or 8 times. So problem is now we have to do it without out the pattern, and I can't. I think I start off pretty strong. I might actually also 90 it. 90 out of 90. And it looks quite okay. We actually could bow for the, like, easily this time instead of messing it up. The horse's name is Love Letter, and the only reason it's Love Letter is because, well, first of all, the light, like, rose gold on the color. I think that's why I changed it earlier. The light rose gold kind of pink on this outfit, and then the glasses. It kind of, like, reminded me of, like, hearts and stuff. And then I was just thinking maybe just name the horse Love Letter, because I saw it, like, before, and I thought it was a really cool name. So I guess I kind of stole it, and that's okay. But yeah, that's probably why I changed the outfit in the middle of doing this. I'm actually doing much better than I thought I would be doing. I mean, doing it 6 times before, I think I'd be able to do it on the 7th try. And I think, yeah, horse is level 3 because I don't level horses, and I just got the horse today, so it isn't leveled. And then decided to go off and not, in fact, continue with the other one because I failed too many times. But it leveled up my horse, so level 4, sitting trot, which is okay. I like the sitting trot. The trot on the Hanoverian, though, is not that great. I like the canter, and you can see I stopped too early. And I decided that I was going to do some jumping. I should not have done some jumping. I cannot do jumping, so I decided to go loop out, start like I was actually doing a jumping course, and I went inside, and you're just gonna see how terrible it went. So I'm just walking around, and we're gonna like trot. Yeah, trot. We're gonna trot, and we're gonna trot around the jump, like a little warm up to look around at the jumps. Clearly I did not look at the jumps enough because I still failed miserably. And then I decided that after I finished jumping around, I would go to the Silver Glade. And there it is. I'll go to the Silver Glade Championship. And the first jump was not healthy looking. The second jump was better. Okay? We're doing this. And it seems, okay, we only whiffed the first jump. Nope, ran into the second one. Was kind of just lost and disorganized. Failed on the so many of them. I don't know how it was possible to fail. And then I could not move. I was just stuck. And I don't know what I was stuck on, but I was stuck. And I was thinking, maybe I'm just not great at jumping this horse, because I thought the horse was, I think the horse is really pretty, and then I thought the horse would be great at jumping. But maybe I just suck at jumping, because let's just count how many jumps I did not jump properly. And I decided to speed it up a little bit to jump properly. I'm actually quite surprised, because I thought I would do terribly. I mean, I did do terribly, but I thought I would do worse. And then I ran into the jump completely, and I was like, oh dears, we should probably stop. But I did not stop. I jumped over the jump that I already failed to jump over. And then I ran right into it, and this was kind of chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. And then just jumped around a little bit more, even though I did embarrassingly not jump properly in the first place. And I decided that I was done after I ran into a pool. And off to the Silver Glade Championship. This is not the first time I did a championship on this horse. This is actually the second time. And the first time, we got 7th out of 7th place. So I was just trying to do better than that. I was trying to do better than getting 7th place out of 7 people. I did actually fail that one miserably. Here I am inspecting someone else's horses, because I was like, is that the Hanoverian? And then it turned out to be the Hanoverian, and they were just stuck in one spot for a while. And I went up to the other horse, because I thought, what a pretty color, what horse is this? And then I looked, and I was like, oh, it's a Dutch warm blood. Like, I don't have enough of those. I have so many warm bloods. Not, like, it's not a healthy obsession, but I have it. They're so expensive, too. And then I was just standing here waiting for the championship to start. I was trying to figure out where to place the window of the championship places, because I didn't know where to put it. Start off strong. Missed the jump. Like, I didn't do jumping previously. And then I missed the jump again. Like, I was not just jumping. Missed it again. And then everyone was in front of me again, and I was like wondering what was wrong. And then I've never really done champs before, so I was kind of lost, and I didn't know where to go. So then I'm in front of one person, and then I actually learned how to jump. Like, right then and there, I knew how to jump. And then I was in front of one person. I was really quite proud of myself, because the people were right there. Then I messed up a jump again. Then I changed tack again in the middle of doing something. Like, that's not very safe. And then I ran into a tree. I honestly think I should probably retire from doing champs and maybe that would be the right decision, because I am still in second to last place, which is, I believe it was maybe out of 7 again, or out of 8. We'll have to see at the end. So yeah, I was here struggling. I didn't know where I was going. Then I saw like more jumps, and I was like, I got this. And I did, because remember, I just learned how to jump like moments prior, and someone already finished the race. Like, everyone was done, and I was just there struggling because I didn't know what I was doing. I did jump over basically nothing at the end, and then it was done, and we can see here that someone was indeed behind me. I mean, I guess it got me to level up, so that's not bad. At this point, I was quite done with basically everything. I mean, I just failed the champ for the second time today, and then jumped off a mountain. That's safe. So I just failed the champs for the second time, and then I failed at jumping too. What do I expect though? I'm not great at jumping. So I decided to do some training, because my horse needs to be leveled, because I never level them. So I decided to do some training with Mr. Loveletter. I marked him as a gelding, and I think I boosted my confidence getting gold in time, so I did the other one. And so I'm over here doing training with my horse, and we're doing another jumping, but I learned how to jump, remember? In the middle of the champ, because I don't know how to jump. And then I fail on the tiniest jump in the whole entire place, which was quite embarrassing, to say the least. But I do like this horse in red. Like, I guess it also fits with the color of the horse, like, and the name too, Love. Like, it's Valentine's Day is often with red colors and pink colors, so I was like, and then I kind of gave up because I failed jumping multiple times. And I kind of just ran around for a bit, kind of lost, and then I finally decided to go through an unnecessary place and jump into the water because I was so lost. And then I decided to open the map like I should have done before all of that. And then I was just going to go to do some more XP farming with the horse, because that's what we do, XP farming. I'm still quite lost. I still have no idea where I'm going. And then I see the big arena, and I'm no longer lost. Honestly, Love Letter is such a nice name. It's probably the best name I have, besides Nacho. I haven't introduced all my horses yet. Maybe I should do that, and maybe I should level up, because I'm only level 15. And then I saw this person in there already, and we're doing more jumping. Yay me! More jumping for the person who cannot jump for the life of her. And we're starting off pretty okay. Not really. I changed my mind. We were not doing okay. But I saved it. So somewhere I failed to jump again. Then I decided that, okay, I'll just go around the jump instead of jumping it. and then someone else was there, and I was like basically racing them, but they seemed to be able to jump over the jumps properly, and then they failed, and I was like, this is my chance. So then I got in front of them, and I'm still failing every single jump because the championship only lasted like 2 minutes of actual abilities to make me jump properly. With the black and the brown, I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I should have just changed the whole outfit to red if I wanted to change it. Like, the brown and the black saddle do not go together in my opinion. It only like kind of mixes well because the horse has a somewhat brown on it. Like, I forgot what that color is called, but it's very pretty. I'm not doing that terrible this round. And then I almost run into a wall. And then I fail a jump. But I mean, it looks like I just need to learn how to jump horses properly and not run into things. I mean, that would make sense. I think the only reason why I'm terrible at jumping is because it's either I'm timing it wrong or something, and then I just run into it, and then I fail the jump. But I think I think the problem is just because I need to learn how to actually jump the horse properly. That would make the most sense in my opinion. So far we did jumping, we did massage test, and then we did the Silver Glade Championship, and then now we're just training and failing miserably at doing the jumping because, as we've learned, I'm a terrible jumper and jumped for no reason. I mean, at least I still got bronze, you know? Could have been much worse. Collecting the XP. And at this point, I'm like starting to think that maybe I should just quit for the day because it was so bad. So I go to more races, which is probably not the smartest idea. I actually remember doing this yesterday, so I started off pretty strong and I hit a pylon. Funny story actually. Whenever I hit a pylon in my horse riding lessons, my instructor says I have to clean toilets. So every time I hit a pylon, it's a toilet. Still failing at jumping. I think I'd learn by now how to jump properly, but I clearly have not. And then I think I do well for the rest of it. And then technically, I think that's it. Thank you for watching the video.